Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. 76 Corvette and a beautifully restored version of that car. Walk around, let's take a look at some of the things that are on here. You know, what's interesting about these cars is, these cars, this range from the 74s on up all the way to the 81s and 82s, you know, have really started to come up in value. And the reason why they've come up in value is because the cars from, like, say, you know, the 72s or even the 69s and then the mid-year Corvettes and things like that have gone up so much that people can't really, or not everybody can afford a Corvette. And these right here, priced in the $10,000 to $20,000 range for a fully restored car, is a great, great bargain. You can have some fun with a car, you can have some styling, you can have something that's different than your daily driver, and it won't kill you to buy one. So, for instance, this car here is beautifully restored, and we're going to walk around and check that out. Let's start with the great looking orange flame paint. And I like to show this right here so you can see, check that typeface out. Justin can get that typeface there nice and shot. Okay, I like to make sure you can really see the clarity of the typeface, and that's important when you're looking at these cars online. You know, you guys are looking at pictures and things like that. The pictures can hide blemishes. I buy cars every day. I know what, when somebody sends me some pictures and the car shows up and it's nothing close to what I envisioned it to be, what that turns out like, and it's very disappointing. The video doesn't lie, and it shows you everything. This car here is really nicely restored. It's got the removable T-tops in it, okay? It's got the luggage rack on it. The luggage rack looks cool. They also sell a kit to take the luggage rack off, and they can put colored plugs in there. You can't even tell there was actually anything ever there again. It's got that great wraparound style. Corvette taillights that are known for forever. And this still has great style, you know, with the exaggerated wheel flares of these cars like that. It still has style reminiscent of the 60s all the way through the 80s when the car changed a lot. All right, let's take a peek under the hood for a second. Okay, cool. So for me, like when I'm looking at a car like this, I say, all right, how modified do I want my car, or do I want my car really originally stock and original? So part of being original means that a lot of times the original cars tend to hold their value a little bit more because of the way they rolled off the factory, and there's a lot less of them. This car here, the correct air cleaner is on it. Ignition shielding here. It's got the right hose with the ram air there. It's got the air conditioning. But look at the detail of the engine compartment. You can see right there with the new wiring, clips, hoses, clamps, belts, valve covers, paint on the engine, things like that, that somebody went through a lot for the restoration. Here's another peek to do when you're looking at cars. Like, for instance, look down here at the bushings here for the suspension. You know, a lot of times what people do is they spray bomb the engine compartments. I mean, they paint all this stuff black to hide the rust and things like that. In this case here, the bushings are nice and clear, they're nice and solid, not cracked, and all the caps and everything are a different color, the cadmium color. All right? Got power brakes. Some people don't know that Corvettes are four-wheel disc brakes. This one happens to have power four-wheel disc brakes, which is really nice. Also, they have an independent rear suspension, so you get four-wheel independent suspension and a sports car kind of body. Air conditioning, which we talked about. Also, this car also has power windows, power locks, T-tops, cruise control, tilt wheel. So it's like this great luxury car, but has some great performance, and it sounds awesome. And when we start, you'll get to hear that. We keep talking about originality of cars. Maybe on this car here, the door sills might be the only thing that I have found on the car that might not be bone stock. I don't think they look super out of place, but they're an easy fix. All the dash is original, including the AM/FM radio. These are leather seats, not vinyl. Power windows. This car also has tinted glass, if you like tinted. Okay. And we talked about a couple things. Tilt wheel, which is nice. It's got the cruise control here too. AM/FM stereo, full gauges, 7,000 RPM tach, and 160 mile/hour speedometer. Call outs for the engine. Just a really, really nicely restored car. And it's just, it's hard to say, but like to restore a car like this costs way more than the asking price of it. So if you ever were thinking about getting a car, this is the way to buy a car. Somebody's already done the hard work for you, spent the money, drove it for a little bit, and it's still a really, really nice car. Now you say, well, the 76 Corvettes don't have a lot of power or whatever. This one here has a little more power than most, and it sounds great too. So you're still getting some of the great luxury, some of the great styling, but you're also going to get some great sound. closing up this video, this is one of the more well-equipped Corvettes that we've had. Not to mention, it's beautifully restored. The underneath looks great. Air conditioning, power windows, tilt wheel, cruise control, the new paint, the T-tops, the upgraded exhaust system. You know, it's got so many things going for it, and it's just priced so right. These are great cars to buy now, man. I'm just telling you, I'm telling you. You know how you've maybe missed the boat on other cars that have gone up in value? These cars are already going up in value. Don't miss the boat again. If you can afford a car like this, this is a great one to get. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.